Welcome back to the Berlin apartment. One final new title screen here, I assume. I think we're probably ending the game today. I imagine we're on the last modern day ending sequence, however long that one's gonna be. It might just be super short, for all I know. Because yeah, I think we're done with all of the stories, but I took a quick look at the achievements as well, just to confirm if there's like more to do, and yeah, there are some new things, including things like bringing the pet rock in the Yosef story, which kind of makes sense and sounds a little fun, but I'm not sure how you would even go about doing it, so yeah, we'll have to see about that. It'll be like playing Talos Principle with the Tetris puzzles all over again. Or Diablo 2, I suppose. But yeah, for now, let's hop back in, and it should replay this, this like 2020 Traces thing, yeah. And we should get this choice at the start again, and we should... Yeah. God, that's so weird, why it does that. And we should see how this all ends.
The novel, Strange Signals from the Planet Jupiter, was published the same year. At some point, the publishing authority had nothing more to complain about.
That sentence sounds so unnatural.
And sometimes you also need a little bit of luck.
And now he's like right next to me. So
I like it.
That line was weird.
Antonia wrote lots of other stories.
Yeah, so now she showed that you have to fight for your freedom. Her message was that you should never give up. I wonder if this will change if we do the other, like, give up and, you know, let Dad put his name on the book. That kind of thing. Fight for your freedom. I mean, I guess just never give up. I don't know. I don't feel like her just appeasing the publishing authority until they stopped complaining so that she can get her book out with her name, even though it's not the work that she wanted to create. I don't feel like either of these align with that. Fight for your freedom? I mean, she didn't. She buckled. Because you have to in the world of, like, literature, I suppose. And never give up. She did give up. Like, yeah, it's weird. I guess this probably doesn't change. I don't know, I mean, I guess, like, either way is, like, a way of giving up. Either you give up your own name and, like, chance it at fame because you want your story to succeed, or you give up your story for the sake of getting your name out there. And, like, I mean, I guess never give up so that you can hopefully write what you want in the future.
Even though Antonia had to change her book quite a lot, her voice still made it out into the world.
Yeah.
As a successful author, she went on to write other books.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, that's what you would hope.
Sometimes you have to grit your teeth and bear it as there's
Bear
no
it?
other way.
I would love to grit my teeth and bear it.
I like to put the necklace in the box.
That
Yes.
looks great.
What necklace? What?
For
What necklace?
Tony.
Wait,
The
since what is this?
fighter.
Huh? Like, why didn't they show this? That she, like, what, took some typewriter keys and made it into a necklace? That wasn't shown at all. That's weird. Also, why would you, like, take apart the typewriter? You could probably have, like, sold that or something. I don't know, this is weird. But yeah, no, this is all complete, I suppose. We can, like, move stuff around, but I don't really feel like there's any point
What
to.
a wonderful collection. An entire century in one box.
Now throw it out the
I'd
window.
like to keep it now.
Toss
Yeah,
it.
you do, don't you?
So this was all supposed to be a time capsule that we, like, leave in the apartment? Is that the point of the game? And she wants to keep it? But we're not going to? Also, I can't zoom out. I'm pretty sure I have, like, narrow
I'll
FOV.
show you something.
What is it, Dad? We're leaving. Well, let's take one last look around the apartment before we do. Favorite song? Minesweeper gone. All of the rooms are all like bare and generic
Now the apartment
looking.
has 2 entrances.
But I guess that's what they want. kind of weird, where the old, like, furnace used to be. And the toad lily is actually back now and can be seen.
That's got to be a toad lily.
It does got to be now, this time. I wonder why that was just gone last time.
That's Jakob's blue backpack.
Oh. Sorry, paper plane. Can't bring you along. Though, didn't we have a paper plane inside the time capsule as well?
I found the perfect hidey hole.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I mean, the perfect hidey hole is like almost too perfect. I feel like, is anyone even gonna find this? I mean, maybe if they ever, like, demolish the house or something, but if they do, they might just take one of those giant, like, wrecking ball machines to it, or, like, blow it up or something, and then no one will ever know that this is...
Go on.
This is here? How about no? Okay, I can't leave. Alright. Yeah, looks like we're
It fits
finishing the game.
perfectly.
Wait. I have an idea. We should hide something of our own here in the apartment too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, what is
Do
that?
you mean someone will find my wall drawings eventually?
Definitely.
We just put a crayon and nothing else. Shouldn't be like, write a little letter or something? Like, I put this time capsule together?
Shall we?
I feel like writing a note or something would have made sense, especially for her, the kid. It was kind of weird that you can just pick up that whole, like, board. They're not gonna, like, nail
I'm
that down or do
starving.
anything or
What do you want to eat?
glue it.
Ice cream?
A scoop of ice cream isn't real food.
2 then?
That's not what I meant. And where did you see an ice cream parlor around here?
An ice cream from my store would be okay too.
Nah, a scoop of ice cream from an ice cream parlor would be better.
Why are you arguing for ice cream?
Alright then, you've convinced me.
Oh, good thing. Good thing
And
he
you'll be
convinced
getting
her.
broccoli flavor.
That's not funny, Dad.
Didn't realize it was
You
like
still need to
kind of a
gather up all the
government-funded
clues you threw down the chute.
project.
And the ball.
We just gave up on subtitles now?
If you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be?
I'd be stracciatella.
Why that one?
Cause at the first glance, I look classic and relaxed, and then bang, lots of little surprises.
What?
So you're boring with a bit of fun?
I'm reliable but not predictable.
I think you're like vanilla.
That's like a contradiction.
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
But that's such a typical dad flavor.
And what are you?
Smurf ice cream with colorful sprinkles and cookie dough.
Chaotic, loud, and sweet as sugar.
And no one knows what's in it.
A mystery then, just like me.
Alright.
Are we gonna renovate another apartment again soon?
I thought you wanted to go back to school soon.
But school's boring.
Can we talk now, or are you gonna keep talking throughout the whole credits? Yeah. Alright, there we go. I feel like I was, like, saying something else. Yeah, just the whole, like, research institute funding and stuff. It's kind of like, it doesn't really feel like a game that is trying to sort of... I mean, it's not like propaganda or anything. Quite the opposite, really. It's more like a historical thing. Some of the horrors of war, but without, you know, just implied. Not really, like, overtly. And yeah, I mean, like I've been saying, this whole game, this, to like, use the whole Antonia fantasy as a comparison, this game definitely has a strong core, but it just doesn't have a strong anything else surrounding it, sadly. It is a shame, because yeah, like, the whole structure of the game is a very fun idea, like, seeing the same place throughout time, and everything like that. It's also, like, fairly well voice acted. There are some outstanding ones and some not so outstanding ones, and as I've said, it's like not really the voice acting's fault. It's more like I feel like they didn't get enough direction in some ways, where they're just mispronouncing things, and yeah, you know, like it's not really just an accent when like Malik says I can beer it or whatever. It's like that's just, you know, you're just saying the wrong word and no one corrected you. So I feel like they should have done a little more with that, and obviously a lot more with the performance and technical side of things. There are so many bugs. Oh, so many bugs. This is like one of the buggier games I've played in many, many years. And there we go, our story. And we're just back on the title screen. Yeah, it's a very buggy game. It does not run phenomenally. It's overall fine. There is that like stutter issue that's been prevalent in most of the game, but the performance itself was like fine up until that space one. And yeah, I mean, narratively I also have some issues with that one, where like it's a cool section, but it has nothing to do with the overall game and the message and the point of the game. It's just kind of like a random thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little disjointed here and there, but it really does have like charm, this game. Whoever did like the environmental dressing, whatever you want to call it, like making these environments and filling it with detail and all of these like personal effects and bits and bobs and whatever, they really like knocked it out of the park. Like there's so much personality in every timepiece, and like making the same space, the same game space look completely different time periods and all of that was a really fun thing. And like exploring this apartment even like between all of the sections was also fun, uncovering things you could do and whatever. If only the little kid didn't keep telling you what you were supposed to do every 30 seconds. That got really old. So yeah, it's a very like sort of half and half game. I doubt any developers are going to like watch this, but if they did make it through my grumbling, then yeah, know that I do think this game is a solid foundation, and it isn't a bad story, but I feel like it just needs quite a few more patches to fix some of the jank, like, you know, the accessibility menu having a setting that just isn't there. It just doesn't have colorblind mode, even though it claims to have it the first time you open the game, and the issues with like having to change the sensitivity and audio and frame rate every single time you launch the game, or it defaults back to whatever it is, which is really strange. I've also mentioned this whole film grain effect that I just don't think looks good. I think the overall experience with the game would look so much better if there wasn't film grain, like, overall. Or at the very least, you could just do film grain in, like, only the older flashbacks, like, specifically, I guess, Yosef and the, like, Christmas one or something. Having some film grain in those could kind of set that mood, but the other ones with, like, Kolya and the future and the normal, like, nowadays time really shouldn't have this, like, constant, all-encompassing film grain effect without having any way to turn it off. Like, just add a toggle for it, and it would be totally fine. And yeah, I feel like I also had, like, other things that I've mentioned, but I probably can't remember now, you know, like, things I wish they added in the menu or whatever else. There's obviously, like, lines that are recorded wrong or, like, input wrong, where you see subtitles that don't match what's being said, or nothing is being said at all. It particularly happens, like, after you come out of the flashbacks. They'll just, like, say a line, but no one is saying the line, and it doesn't make any sense, and it's just, it happens, like, every time. It's very weird. And the whole FOV thing, there is no FOV slider. I feel like you should have one. And then the weird part about, like, the flashbacks having narrower FOV, but then when you get out of a flashback, you still have that narrow FOV, and then you can zoom in and out, and you get a wider FOV, and that's clearly just a bug as well. So, as I've been saying, all of these issues, like, there is basically not a single issue that is just, like, a fundamental problem with the game, or the, like, idea of it, or the implementation. It is just bugs and poor optimization and things that can be ironed out in post if they just took the time to do so. And yeah, I would really hope that they do. Because if all of these, like, technical issues were fixed with this game, then it would be a pretty nice story overall that I would recommend. But in the current state of the game, and, I mean, I've been recording this for, like, a couple months now, right? 2 months? I can't remember. And we've had, like, one patch which added something to the accessibility menu, but they still didn't fix the other issues with that or any of the other issues. So it doesn't seem like it's being that actively worked on, but who knows? Maybe this is just an allegory for the Antonia thing. Maybe they were getting funding from some, like, government things, and then the funding dried up, and they were like, you gotta push out the game now. You can't take more time. I have no idea. I don't know what the development of this game looked like, but I'm only speaking as someone who is playing the finished product, which in many ways does not quite feel finished or polished. But yeah, that's probably enough rambling for now, I feel. So now, I guess we'll take a look at the achievements. Oh, Metropolis. Yeah, I was looking at that. That was like the last thing I did in the Steam overlay. So we can look at these achievements as well. There are a couple left to do. Oh god, why is it glitching? So we have Completionist, which I'm kind of surprised I didn't get. It might be because I loaded. I think I probably did this, but then, like, I didn't do it when I loaded back into the what do you call them? Like, flashbacks, the time periods, and thus didn't get it, I'm gonna say, because I feel like I was pretty damn thorough, so we just gotta go around touching every single thing in the apartment again, one more time. And then pour water on Collia's TV, kind of surprised I didn't think about that. Skipping lunch for Dad. I guess you just, like, make your own sandwich and just ignore it, or maybe just, like, I don't know, toss it out the window or something, or maybe you can eat. I think you could eat Dad's portion as well, right? So I guess you just do that. You just eat both sandwiches, and then you probably get that. Though I'm not sure how we can get to that part, because, like, the other ones, the flashbacks we can jump into, but this one I might need to load a backup for, so that we're in the right time period or something. And then this one, pack all of the stone and pack the stone and all of the items. So I skipped the stone, so we'll have to do that again. This one, I feel like I did that. I have a vague feeling that, like, I was trying to talk to Eric one time, and then instead of that, it, like, cancelled out because, I don't know, the phone rang or something, and I didn't get to talk to Eric. So I guess I just need to make sure I do that when we're also doing the watering Collia's TV. And then there's 2 hidden ones, which we can take a look at. It is this one. Choose to save your story over your credit. It's just redoing the 1967 thing, which I want to do anyway to pick other choices and just see what... Like, it's probably not going to be very different. That's the thing about these, like... Any game that has, like, choose-your-own-adventure style things where you choose different options, it's almost never a good idea to replay them to see how things can be different, because you're probably going to be disappointed. It's not going to be very different, and I can definitely see that in this game. It's probably not going to, like, make virtually any difference. I guess we'll just have, like, insects on the ship, and instead of, like, frost on the visor and whatever, so it's probably not going to make much of a difference, but that one should be easy enough to get. And lights in the dark. Have all candles in the Forbidden Room lit at the same time. So we need to do the Christmas story again. And yeah, they go out pretty quick. So I guess you just have to run between them all and turn them on. So that should be fine as well. Not really sure. But yeah. Overall, I like the achievements. Like, most of these achievements are actually, like, pretty fun and, like, well thought out and, you know, somewhat interesting. Instead of just being, like, kind of... I don't know, like, annoying or tedious ones or whatever, so I am looking forward to that. But yeah, I mean, should I just end it off here? It might be a bit of a short one, but I do feel like there's hardly any point. I guess let's resume and just see, like, what's happening here. Are we just at the final area? That makes sense. And we see that line again. No? There's another arrow. What?
What a wonderful collection. An entire century in one box.
Oh.
I'd like to keep it now.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah, now we didn't get that weird line from him, but now I messed up already because yeah, I need to already do it at the start there. So, yeah, I mean, let's just leave it off here, I suppose. And I wonder if she'll talk if I, like, sit here. If she'll keep pestering me about something, or maybe he will. But yeah, we'll leave it off here. Next time, I'll go back to, I guess, just from the start. We'll do the Kolya one again. I was thinking something we can do is, if I have to go back anyway, we should set the audio to German and just, like, see, since I have to redo most of these flashback sections anyway, we may as well just have, like, German voiceovers and English subtitles. That might be kind of fun to just see, like, the difference. See if they sound, like, more natural and stuff, though, again, my German is not very good. So yeah, probably a couple more episodes, because I imagine it'll take a while to go through all of these sections, so maybe 1 or 2 more, and then we'll be done with this. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time.